Morning everyone. Join me on a little bit of a different video today. I've been given the location of where common redstart are basically. I think they've got fledglings. I think there might be 2 pair. So I've come in search of those. Apart from when I've got here, I've realised I thought I was familiar with the area, but it turns out I'm not so much. So today's going to be a bit of a recce day, and the woods behind me that you can see are where they're touted to be, but I've not got the light at all at the moment. I've got a crop sensor camera, as you know, so and it's not giving out the best day for weather, as you might be able to tell in the sky. It's going to be an overcast day with showers, so I'm turning this day into a little bit of a recce day, in hopes of finding out a bit more about the location. Not going to venture into the woodland just yet. I'm going to have a walk along the moor, and see what I can find, see what habitat is there. Obviously moorland, so it's a given that I'm going to get meadow pipit, probably stone chat. I know there's a chance of wind chat up here, although deciphering that apart from a stone chat is going to be quite difficult for me. I've never seen one. I suppose the call is a dead giveaway, so I'll have to keep a sharp ear out for that. But yeah, today all my other videos so far have been about finding specific species, or specific couple of species at least, whereas this one is solely going to be for the habitat and a bit of a recce. So yeah, hope you enjoy. So what I like to do on my recce's is it's basically a slow walk. I will stop walking because the camera's shaking around a lot. What I like to do on my recce's is try and sort of build up a list of species that are either present right now or potential. And I'm just looking at this, I don't know what you'd call it, hill, I guess, thinking if the wind is coming up from behind me and the sun is rising behind me too, this could be a fantastic shot, fantastic place for that kestrel shot I told you about in video 5, I think, maybe 6. Yeah, 6. So if you've not watched that yet, go watch that to know what shot I'm on about. It's one of my bucket list shots. So this could be a good location. I've also, in keeping on with birds of prey, also I think I've seen, but definitely heard a buzzard calling down in the valley. That's the word for it. So yeah, so far I've added 2 birds of prey to the list, as well as the usual sort of robin, wren, song thrush, blackbird. No redstart yet, but I am moving away from its territory and its habitat at that. So I will keep an eye out for that on the way back when the lights got a little better. I think I went into the woodland a little bit and it's even too dark for me to see properly yet. I've not brought my binoculars to get today. Bit of a rookie error on a recce, but there you go. But I take them everywhere and never end up using them. The one time that I need to use them, I've not got them with me. So yeah, we'll make do. The camera's pretty good at picking out species. Plus I can zoom in if I'm not quite sure what it is afterwards. So yeah, it should be fine. But yeah, it's looking like a bit of a calm morning. I can hear there's a bit of a stream, a bit of a river running through the bottom of the valley. So yeah, I'll go and check that out at some point as well. See what species we could potentially get on there. So yeah, catch you guys in a bit. as predicted. Quite a nice little encounter. No footage really. I was deep in the ferns, to be honest. It's the start of July, and I'm walking around. Granted, I'm on the moors, but I'm walking around wishing I'd brought my woolly hat. I'm in 3 layers. It's bloody freezing, and it's got no right to be. I have no idea what's happening with the weather this year. It seems like we can't get any more than 2 days in a row of nice weather. Certainly no more than a week in a row without any rain. It's just astounding. I know and I'm a believer, because it is true, of global warming and climate change, but we weren't promised winter in July. We were promised tropic sort of weather in winter. So I don't know what's going off. Someone needs to give the jet stream a talking to, I think, because it's bloody cold. In fact, you've probably seen I've got my gloves on, and I'm thankful that I've brought them today. But yeah, kind of wish I brought the woolly hat, which is just weird to think about. Yeah, so stone chat confirmed on the list. I can hear something calling in the bracken ahead of me now, so let's try and see if we can see what this is. I didn't want to disturb them too much and get too close. I am currently, being watched. Can you see the little, am I pointing? I've got my glove off now. Put my camera there. Different my camera there. Deer. Red deer this time. It's just moving off now. That's just spooked. I think it was 3 of them. I was rounding a corner, and that corner behind me. So I was rounding a corner, and just all of a sudden stopped and smelt this really, really musty smell. Knew instantly that it was an animal of some description. They're moving away now, so I'll pick up my voice a little bit. Yeah, I knew it was an animal of some description. I know there's red deer around here. This is a brilliant place to come for the rut at the end, the end of September. Just to your left of the tree. Wasn't expecting to run into them up here in July. Thought they'd be still in the woodland, so I'll try and get a little bit of video of these. They're does. They're all does, I believe. But it's still nice to see. So yeah, let's get a little bit of footage. They're mostly watching me, so it won't be that entertaining. But there you go. So had a little bit of a walk around, a little bit of an explore. Came across an old disused reservoir. Still got a couple of ponds in the middle of it, but there was no bird life on it, sadly. Unfortunately, could be interested in winter because this place is quite high up, so could potentially attract wintering waders. Something to check out. It's been good because I've also seen a lot of deer tracks, a lot of smells for the deer, and obviously I've seen them, but it's a good recce opportunity for hopefully when I come in sort of late September for the deer rut. It seems like a decent place, although path I'm on at the minute is quite low down, so I might have to go across the valley. I know it gets a little bit of a flat, but it's a little bit more of a flatter plateau. But yeah, it's been a good walk so far. Sorry about the shaking, I need to get a stabilizer or something. Well, now it's got a little bit brighter, so I'm heading up or heading down back towards the woodland, where I'm hoping to run into the dread start. Had a couple of nice encounters with two separate stonechat families, which has been nice. Still yet to get the photo I want of those, and I've also thought of a really nice one for getting in the future. It's not the right time of year at the minute, yeah, that's now in my head. So yeah, we'll crack on, see what else we can find. Hello. Little bit of a different look for me. I really don't like wearing these things out in public, but if they get the job done, they get the job done. The main reason I'm wearing it, and the gloves too, is not because I'm trying to stalk anything in particular. I'm trying to protect myself from the midges. Wouldn't you know it, as soon as I started talking, the bird that I'm trying to get appeared. Oh, blackbird. It's not that. So I've come across what I'm pretty certain is a winchat. Sorry to drop you like that. It went onto a very photogenic perch. Hopefully I've got a photo of that. But yeah, I think I've come across a family of winchats. They've got the stripes over the eye, unlike a stonechat. A stonechat's got, well, the male at least, has got a completely black head, and this has got the telltale stripe straight over the eye on both sides. So yeah, pretty certain it's a winchat, which is another lifer for me. Despite not being the best year for birding in general this year for me, I have been slowly adding a few lifers, which is really nice. It's just coming back again now. Where's it going to land? Right up at the sky, not the best shot. So yeah, another lifer to add to the list. The list carries on growing. I think it's around 120 now, which will certainly be nice. But yeah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Didn't expect to see them. And now I'm sat wondering if the birds that I initially thought were stonechats were in fact winchats when I first got onto the moor. So I'm interested to see what they look like when I get back, when I get them on a bigger screen. Yeah, good stuff. So I've come down into the woodland. No red start yet, but plenty of other birds. I've had Merlin bird ID running for about 10 minutes. It's picked up all manner of birds. I've got tree creeper, goldfinch, chaffinch, red poll, just a myriad of woodland birds. It seems like quite the habitat, and it's proving so as well, because I've just probably had one of the most magical encounters of my wildlife photography so far. There was a baby blue tit came into an alder tree and was just minding its business, feeding away. And I've got some fantastic, absolutely fantastic images of it. It's hanging upside down, it's got little grubs in its mouth. just perfect. And all the while it was minding its own business, going about its day, and I was there, not affecting it at all. Wasn't in the slight bit interested in me, which is just amazing. It's such a good feeling when the wildlife shows true natural behaviour. But yeah, I got a little bit of footage as well, I think, so I'll put that on into the video as well. But yeah, it's just I love moments like that, and they're so few and far between that when they do happen, they're just so good, so good. So with that, let's try and ride that high, and let's try and get these red starts. I'm hoping they've not migrated south already. Although I wouldn't blame them with the current weather. I think I'd have done the same myself if I had a pair of wings. Right, everyone. I think I'm going to leave you here. It's nearly time for me to head home. See my little one, the Amy. Yeah, what a fantastic morning it's turned out to be. A lifer in the wind chat, and some stunning images, hopefully, of the baby blue tit in the alder tree. Yeah, I need to probably come back here a little earlier in the season. Well, I say in the season, I'm now into summer fully. So next year's plan definitely is spending a whole lot of time here because it's just been fantastic. This place is buzzing, and I can only imagine how much busier it'll be when the adult birds are nest building and rearing young that are still in the nests. Now it's kind of slowed down. Some of them have still got young, but most of the young are starting to be sort of independent. Especially that little blue tit seemed to be independent. It was certainly feeding on its own. So yeah, life is slowing down in the bird world at the minute. So that's why I've come out today as a bit of a recce. Wasn't expecting much, to be honest, but got a lot in return. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this little video. I'm not sure it's going to be as long. It probably will be. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. I've got to have a think about what I want to aim at next video. This is a little bit of a spur of the moment one. I wasn't planning on recording anything today. So yeah, as the season progresses, got to have a think about what I want to do now. So catch you guys later. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Always forget to say that, but it does help. Bye.